Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day. Alhamdulillah, we meet again. And for today class discussions, we focus on the quantity measurement for building works. Today we focus on the piling work. For the piling work, we always need to know what is the type of piles. Here are the common type of pile. We have a precast concrete pile. We have in situ or bow pile. We have timber pile or buccal pile, and also the steel sheet pile. So all of these piles basically depend on the decision by the civil and structure engineers. So they will look into the soil or site investigation report, and before they can determine what is the actual type of pile need to be used for the related construction. Okay class, for every measurement that we do in taking off or quantity measurement, we need to follow the principle. Okay, we have the general regulations. So where we need to refer all of these, you need to open the SMM2. Okay, standard measurement, standard method of measurement, edition 2. Okay, so these are our major reference. This file piling work will be measured as provisional quantity, because sometimes we need we do not know about the actual quantity, so that's why the QS will put as the provisional quantity. The comprehensive information must be included in the tender and construction drawing. Okay. The general piling layout drawing, the positioning of different type of pile, the position of the work within the site, and of existing services. So everything need to be described, okay, by the estimator. The description of surrounding site area and underground conditions shall be explained. You need to explain in the maybe in your take it off form or in the bill of quantity BQ. You need to describe in detail. The piling machinery or plant will be separately described. First, for the bringing to the site, bringing to the site and removing from the site all of the plants. For maintaining on-site all plant required. The starting level from which the work is expected to begin and from which a measurement has been given shall be stated. Everything need to be stated in BQ or in your estimation form. The measurement of piling work shall be separated by type, and you need to make sure you know the type and you also can determine the size, including preliminary piles, test pile, record pile, pile extension, and extra. All of these, I think you already learned in construction engineering course. Okay, you will know about the pile, okay, the preliminary pile, the extension, the record pile, and also you need to do the test on every piles. Okay, items shall be given for test of pile stating the details. Okay, so where we can get this detail, class? Okay, you can get this detail from the specification of material or work. Okay, everything have their own specification, so you can look into the specification document. Provision and maintenance of all necessary equipment, instruments, and record keeping shall be deemed to be included. Alright, so first we know about the principle. Second, we focus on piling, description, and measurement. First, the measurement work for preformed concrete piles and timber. Okay, we look in details the piles. The total number of piles stating the specified length, the size, the weight of heads and shoes. So in our piling work, basically we will have this. For example, we have this type of rectangular shape of a concrete pile. Okay. So basically, you will have a special shoe. Okay. Special shoe here. And then we also have the, you need to know what is the weightage of the head. Okay. Also have the weight of the heads. And then you as the civil engineers will always give the total driving depths from given in meter. So everything is in meter. So where is our the end bearing or the friction of the pile system? So what is the total driving length in meter? So how many meter? From the ground floor to the underneath of ground. And then in our industry, piling industry production, so basically we will have this standard length, 3 meter, 6 meter, 9 and 12 meter. So it depends, but for the concrete pile, basically we have this length, 6 meter. But for the steel, reinforced steel pile, basically they will go up to 12 meter. 12 meter. So these are the typical example that show the component of pile, and also the what we call the detail of piling driven. What is the length of total driven? Okay, this is in meter, and this one is the first piling, is what we call as the initial piles. Okay, initial pile. Okay, this will become as the first pile that will drive into the soil. So this is number one. So normally we have the shoe here. The shoe to ease the pile. okay, during the piling work. And then we have the extension, extension piles here. Okay, these are the extension pile. Okay. So we have maybe more than one extension pile. It depends to the design given to you, in the construction drawing. For the contractor, they will always follow the construction drawing, and also the through the advice of the consultants. Okay, so for the pipe extension is also the same with the initial, and sometimes they have not exceeding 3 meters. 3 meters, not exceeding 3 meters, but not exceeding 3 meters. So it can go sometime as the length of the initial pipe, 6 meter. The extension of pipe can be also 6 meter. It depends to the driving length that were given in construction drawing. Okay, so driving piles, we measure in meter. So the driving of both pile depth of each pile shall be measured from the level stated in accordance with clause E3 to the bottom of the tool, to the bottom of the driving casing, or to the bottom of bow shaft. Okay, it depends. Maybe we have the precast pile, or sometimes we are doing in situ pile technique. So it depends. So if you are doing the pile in situ, sometimes you need to do the boring. You need to do the boring using a boring machine, auger machine. So you need to do the piling constructions step by step, according to the specification of work. And then the measurement of the total driven depth include for driving extension extended pile, driving extended pile. Pile extension sometime shall be enumerated in number, and then cutting off of the top of isolated pile also in numbers. This is how we can determine what is the unit for each item for piling work. Okay, next we look into the